All right.
And we are rolling. And okay. Maybe I should put out a light into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And we're back at the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. It's around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. And switch. Hinging at the hips, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And switch. And ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball, press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Ball in the middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And swivel. Three, two, one. Release, reassess. And repeat on the other foot 3 times. In the middle, up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. Swivel. Three, two, one. Ball out of the way, reassess. And shake the tree. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. down, center. Twist it the waist, swing the arms. And center. We're going to do a primordial Tai Chi. Bring the arms out and up, back in and down. Right arm to the right side at third eye level. We're taking a look at it. Bring it back down. Left hand up and down. Form a chi ball, bring it up the front of the spine and out, down, in, up to the heart. Carry it to the right side. Carry it left. Carry it back right. Back to center, right hand below, left hand up. Bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot on the left foot, a quarter turn, throw the pitch. Left hand gathers chi, right hand gathers. Left hand, throw the pitch, turn a quarter. Right hand's below, left hand's up. Bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot, pitch. Left hand gathers chi, right hand gathers. Left hand, both hands out, go down, scoop it up. Left hand's inside the right palm, up to the crown. Down to the lower dantian. And take 2 breaths. Turn around and take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So what we're doing today is 5 joint stretches. Different ones than we do to open up the body, but that's the same effect. My kinesiologist named David Liira. There's a toe touch squat to stand. So there is a squat involved. So I think I'll run. And I'm gonna do some bands after class for all your video folks. Gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 20, and 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Hands come up. Up on your toes if you can. And come back down and bend back. Back to center. Drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Back to center. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands down to the chest, push out. Interlace behind the back. And raise the hands up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. And come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up. Flip flop. Bring one arm across, press in, at or above the elbow. And then the other. And then one hand behind the back, press it down and in. And then the other. Warm it up, you squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. And fingers down, pull back. Flop the wrist, keep flopping. And then rotate in one direction. And then the other. Other hand, fingers up. And fingers down. Locked. Rotate. Go the other way. Okay, come on down with the arms and rotate at the neck. Switch directions. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And bring one arm over the top of the head, cup the ear, look up. And chin up as you tug gently. Chin down. Look down. Same thing the other way, looking up. And down. Back to center, tuck in the chin, back like a pigeon. And grab a stick. Ready to put it inside the arch of one foot, other foot comes out, bend the knee, slide down the stick. Same thing the other way. And come on up. Bring one foot forward, put the stick behind it. Behind the leg, slide down the stick, raise the sole of the foot and wiggle it. Press the sole of that foot against the stick. And then repeat both stretches on the other leg. And the sole. All right, we're gonna do the EFI toning bar routine. So the stick is behind the back, one hand at top, one in the middle. Move the stick up and down parallel through the spine. And then switch the position of the hands and repeat. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulders, palms facing in. Do 10 bicep curls or so. And then leave it below the waist, switch the position of the palms. Come down, bend the knees slightly, hinge at the waist, and bring the stick back up. Do that 10 times or so. And then go back down, stay down, and lift the elbows past the rib cage 10 times. Stick is at the shoulders, lift it overhead 10 times or so. And bring it below the waist. Go to lift the elbows up to shoulder height. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it behind the back, palms facing away. Lift it behind it 10 times. Switch the grip, reverse the grip, and another 10. And bring it up to the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then bring the stick to one side, hand at or near the top and swing behind. And then the other. And 10. And then bring it to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back. Gonna come up on the toes for a second and then back on the heels for a second. About 20 rocks. And 20, all right. We'll put the stick down and do the 5 joint stretches. We're going to start on the floor with a stretch that is familiar to you. The lumbar rocker. He calls it, I call it a windshield wiper. You got both soles on the floor and you're gonna go left to right, and we'll do about 15 of these. I'm up to 10. Keep going if you're ahead of me. And 15. All right. And the next is we're sitting up and extending our legs out. And we're gonna move our hands towards our toes, hinge at the waist more than the back. You're hinging at the waist, come hold for 2 seconds at the end, and then come back. Slowly. And then again. And back. And we'll do about 10 of these. I'm exhaling on the way down. Six for me. Nine and 10. All right, now we're gonna get on all fours and do a dynamic child's pose. We're gonna bring our glutes towards our heels and move our hands forward and then come back up. And we'll do about 10 of these. Arm and 8. Your head keeps going. If you're behind, don't worry. 9 and 10. All right, now we're going to stand up for the last 2. First one, we're going to hinge at the waist, go towards the toes. You don't have to touch them. And when you hit the lowest part, you can come down into a squat, hold for a second or so, come back up and stand up. Doesn't matter how low you go, just Wherever you have to stop, stop. And repeat. We'll do 8 of these. Toes down to a squat. Come back up. Five. To me. One more. All right. You all right?
Yeah. Oh. Whew.
All right. This last one's not too difficult. It's called the running poison. So you're gonna come up. Oh, this hand would be down like you were running. Put your foot on the ground with your toes up and hinge at the waist. It's good balance exercise too. We'll do 10.
Ah,
Six.
it needs.
If you have to stop, stop. 9. And 10. And that's that. What'd you think?
Wow. Yeah, I liked it. I think it'll get easier now that once we
Yeah.
keep. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. I thought you might be alone today, and I figured I'd try it out with you.
Well, it certainly is stretching.
Yeah. A
Wow.
little bit different.
That's good. That's good.
All right, so breathing. We're doing the physiological sigh. We'll do 7. Big deep in. Then one more inhale through the nose, and then a long exhale through the mouth. Here we go. And then rub those hands together. Cultivating chi from the Cuban. And the center, 2 breaths. And we're opening our arms. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. And bring down chief above. And stupid from below. Yeah. Ah.
Ah,
Yes. Namaste.
now I found out how dirty my mat is.
How dirty your mat is?
Yeah, from doing the child's pose thing.
Oh, yeah.
My fingers are black. Ugh. Time to clean the mat.
Okay. All
Well,
right,
all right. That was great.
you too.
See you tomorrow.
All righty. Gonna do some bands. I'm getting. What am I getting? I'm getting three different varieties here. We're gonna start with the light band. And let me switch this camera to the middle. We'll do some bows and arrows. Other way. Let's wrap it around the wrist behind the back. Come out, hold for a second or so, and back in. 2. And 10. All right, I'm gonna put it around the ankles. I'm using a heavier band for this. And I'm gonna come back. You can hold on to the wall or pole, stick. And 10. Other way. Let's move it up to just above the knees. We'll get an athletic stance. You can do this around the ankles as we usually do, but I'm gonna try the above the knees today. And do a lateral step. All right. Let's leave it at the knees, get down on the floor. Go over on one side and do some clamshells. Other way. And then we'll go on our back and put the bands around the soles of the feet. And do some bicycles. And get up. We will have a slightly lighter band for the last couple of arm exercises. We're going to put the band through the palm and on the opposite shoulder and do some tricep extensions. Other way. Come on, band. And then let's bring it out in front. And 10, good. That just about wraps it up for today. Have a good Thursday. See you tomorrow.